Hello everyone, I'm Mandy Lockley and this is the On Purpose Astrology channel. So I thought it's about time I started posting about the astrology of life purpose. Astrology is an incredible tool for helping you to live your life purposefully. So I'm going to be recording a series of videos looking at where you can find clues to your life purpose in your birth chart. But first, I think this video is required to be an introduction to what I mean when I talk about life purpose, about living an on purpose life, because it might be slightly different to what you think. Now, I like to look at things from the spiritual perspective as well as from the practical perspective, the psychological perspective. But essentially, my belief is that at a deep soul level, we all share the same life purpose, and that is very simply to experience a physical incarnation here on our beautiful planet Earth. However, each of us has a unique purpose, which is to live in alignment with our own unique, authentic self. Astrology can help with this immensely because to discover our authentic purpose, we need to know ourselves. And our birth chart is an incredible tool for this. It was gifted to us at birth and will be with us for all of this incarnation. So if we choose to grow and learn as we navigate life's joys and challenges, and again, astrology can help us with this. And if we also choose to aspire to live in the higher vibrational energies of joy, peace, love, and gratitude, etc., we have already committed ourselves to living a more purposeful life. More about vibrations in a forthcoming book that I'm working on and also in future videos here. So being on purpose is not just about what we do with our life, it's about how we live our life every day. Along the way, we realise that we cannot live our authentic purpose just by serving ourselves, nor can we live it by sacrificing our own growth and potential by only serving others, by giving ourselves away. Authentic purpose lies in the sweet spot between giving and receiving. So then the question becomes, how do we learn and grow and serve humanity and meet our own needs in alignment with our life purpose? How do we live on purpose? Now, life purpose isn't about your job title. It's about living authentically and true to yourself. It is about doing work, for example, that is aligned with your unique passions, gifts, talents, and also helps you to grow and learn along with serving something greater than yourself, as I've already said. It might not even be a job or a career at all. In essence, when we live on purpose, live our life purpose, we do it in all areas of our life quite naturally. So if you're looking for astrology to tell you which particular job is your life purpose, then this isn't the channel for you really, because you can go online, there's quizzes with algorithms can tell you that you might make a decent accountant, doctor, entrepreneur, marketer, therapist, chef, plumber, etc., etc., etc. And these jobs might be perfect for some of you. This isn't what I'm talking about here. Now, talking about job titles, I'm reminded of doing the rounds of the recruitment consultancies in London many years ago when I was looking for a job. The jobs they offered were referred to always as roles. Now, that term always sat a little uneasily with me. Taking on a role suggests the need to not fully be yourself in order to fit the job description, to put on an act. It suggested to me, at least, that a level of inauthenticity to your true self and your values is necessary to work in a job that doesn't fulfill your unique purpose. Have you also noticed that the word performance is often used to describe how you do your job? You're doing a role and you're doing a performance. Doesn't that sound like you need to put on an act? That's not an authentic way to live, and it's not an energetic way to live. It can kind of wear you down when you're doing something with your life that is not in line with your values and your purpose. I mean, acting in a role, performing in a role is great if you're an actor, of course. Okay, so of course, I'm saying this, but we all have to make some kind of living. Sometimes we have to do what we have to do to afford the basics, just to survive, put a roof over our head, and perhaps to have enough left over to enjoy life a little bit. But that job or that business or that role in society that allows us to feed, clothe, and house our human body, while it definitely serves you, i.e., gives you the money to survive, and serves a purpose in society in some way, it might not be fulfilling your higher purpose in life, might not be aligning with your highest core values. It might even be that the job that you're in is actually perfect for you. It's just that you are perhaps not understanding yourself enough to have the right sort of way of going into it. That might be the case as well. Sometimes you need to raise your vibration. I talked about raising your vibration earlier, and as I say, there's a lot of that in my forthcoming book, and I will post some videos about raising your vibration as well. When you raise your vibration, you tend to attract more things that are in line for you. And it may be that what you're doing now is in line for you when you raise and win. And if you raise your vibration, when you use astrology, for example, to discover more about yourself, your motivations and your direction in life, then you might find you are on the right track. You just need to make a few little adjustments or, sort of step into it and let go of some of the resistance. Anyway, the chances are, to be honest with you, like for most of us, that you currently or in the past have been in the position of feeling that what you're doing with your life isn't serving any kind of higher purpose for you. And that's okay, because as you consciously seek to live your life aligned to your purpose, you'll come to understand that nothing you have experienced in life is ever wasted. That thankless job, those failed exams, the rejections, the relationship that didn't work, the friends who might have betrayed you, the decisions you made simply to please or to fit in with others, regrets and mistakes, the wrong turns and the U-turns, the blocks and the obstacles that have stalled you, those times you stayed on the wrong track or fell off the right track. There is learning to be had in all of it, and your experiences will contain many clues to what your true purpose is and what it isn't. And the learning you can receive, if you are willing to find lessons in all of your experiences, is immeasurable. Again, being reflective, knowing yourself is key. And again, astrology is one of the many and one of the best tools that can help you with this. The great news is that by simply taking the step of committing to learn from your life experiences to date, you have already begun to live more purposefully. As you do this, it can become a profound spiritual and healing journey. Seeking and manifesting your purpose in life isn't found on the outside of you. It's found right there inside of you, right there waiting for you. Sure, you'll no doubt find external as well as spiritual resources that are there to help you, such as your birth chart, as I've already said. But the inner work that you do will eventually manifest on the outside, not the other way around. As you seek to find what you are here to do and act to live more purposefully, you will begin to understand that you are not a human being having a human experience. You are, in fact, a spiritual being having a human experience. You already know this, or you know it unconsciously, or perhaps at an intellectual or even an emotional level. But as you step consciously along your wonderful path of personal growth, you will begin to understand it with every particle of your being. And that is the highest promise of astrology, for me at least, and I hope it is for you too. Your energy, as you start to live more purposefully, your energy will start to vibrate to a higher level. As I've said, raising your vibration, I've already alluded to that. It will start to happen naturally as you begin to step further into your purpose. Your intuition will grow. Synchronicities and, dare I say, even miracles will start to happen, and your purpose will start to become clearer, and you will be guided in all sorts of wonderful ways how to fulfill it. Your purpose will serve you and help you move out of doubt, fear, grief, shame, and anger into a place of compassion, love, peace, and joy. And in that vibration, you will naturally begin to serve others and the planet. Referring to life as a journey is perhaps an overused expression, but here it is apt, because as you grow into your purpose grows with you. New paths open up as your purpose expands and evolves. You may discover that your purpose is more than one thing, or that what your purpose is now is not your purpose in 5 years' time. This is reflected in the transits, those moving planets that make connections with your birth chart throughout your life. The transits often help us to see where we're on track or where we're going off track, and help us with understanding and reflection where we can get back on track or find our path back to purpose. Astrology can help you make the most of those transits and also teach you that life goes in cycles, which can be comforting when times get difficult. It's a journey, it's an odyssey, actually, that never ends, life. Its aim is not to win in life. Purpose, it's not your purpose to win, because winning suggests others are losers, right? If you're authentic to yourself, you're one of a kind. There's no competition. The purpose really is to strive to be the best that you can in your purpose. It's to know that even if you are living on purpose, there's always more that you can do, more growth, more expansion, more you can learn and evolve, and more you can give back to the world. Again, astrology, as you see the transits moving in your chart, and as you get a deeper connection with your birth chart and start to live it more fully, you will see that evolution. So your purpose is waiting for you, ready to be discovered. And as I said, the clues are right there in your birth chart. So in this series, I will look at what your sun, moon, ascendant, midheaven, lunar nodes, and much more can tell you about your life purpose. So join me on this journey. I hope you really enjoy the ride. As I mentioned, I'm currently working on a book about finding and living your life purpose. It's not just an astrology book. Astrology is one of the many tools for finding your life purpose. And much of what I've said here is extracted from the introduction to this book. I'm sure there'll be more extracts and information to come. Thank you, as always, for watching and listening. With love, as always. Take care, and don't forget to check out the next one I'm going to be doing is about what the sun has to say about life purpose, going through all the different sun signs. Thank you very much.